Muy buenas chicos, ¿qué tal? Estamos de vuelta en Kingdom con Deliverance con un nuevo episodio y vamos a terminar el prólogo y terminar lo que viene siendo los primeros tutoriales, a ver si lo hemos hecho todo en un vídeo o si tenemos que hacer un par de vídeos más con los tutoriales iniciales. Pero bueno, volviendo al tema importante, volvemos donde lo dejamos, aquí delante de nuestros padres. Podemos saquearlos, qué desastre. Ah, no, he debido saquear al tipiño este. Vale. Comida. Esto está por debajo de 50. Está por debajo de 50. Y esto está por debajo de 50. Vale. Ahora hay que buscar una pala. Dios, me pareció ver un tipiño por aquí. Zanahoria. Pan pretzel. Pan. Fruta seca. Luego todo esto se vende o se trafica con él y ya está. Champiñones. Nada. Pan. Epa, pan. Total, ahora la secuencia esta va a terminar ahora dentro de nada. Echar un vistazo por aquí. Porque esta zona solo la puedes visitar en este estado ahora. Y vamos a echar un vistazo por aquí. Aquí debería haber un par de cumanos muertos, porque algunos se llevó algún flechazo por aquí. Pero bueno, da igual. No es importante, el castillo es inaccesible y nuestra casa, si no recuerdo mal, también. Vamos a echar un vistazo por si acaso. Pero vamos a ir a buscar la pala. Vamos a ello. Despacito. Voy a llevar la espada en la mano, ¿verdad? Perfecto. Bicho. Toma. Toma. Nada, evidentemente, porque ya nos lo llevamos. Y claro, el problema, ¿cuál es? Que el cofre este que tenía para forzar cerraduras... ¡Epa! Es verdad que tengo la ganzúa. Pensé que no me quedaban ganzúas. ¡Perfecto! ¡Ole! A ver, dado de prueba de Henry. Groshen, Hércules y su dieta. Lo de leer es un poco complicado. Vamos a enseñaros una cosa. Vamos a coger, por ejemplo, otros. Hércules y su dieta. Leer. No sabe leer. Es un personaje que tiene que aprender a leer. Es un campesino medieval. Esto es súper guay de este juego. Estudiar. No puedes retrasarte, no hay tiempo que perder. Es verdad, no puedes estudiar lo que no... Que entre que no sabes leer y que no hay tiempo que perder, es un despropósito. Vale, vamos a buscar la pala. Si no recuerdo mal, está en un callejón por ahí detrás. Ahí al principio del pueblo. Vale, hemos recuperado el anillo de Bianca y un par de cosas más. ¿Cómo estamos de saciedad? 93, vamos a pillar algo de papeo. Champiñones secos. Y esto... 99, perfecto. No es por rebajar el peso, porque realmente el peso no lo podemos rebajar. Porque, ¿sabes? Si no tiramos toda la rateada que llevamos encima, no vamos a rebajar el peso. Se escucha el ladrido de un perro en la lejanía. ¿Ves? Se escucha un perro por ahí. Yo ya sé lo que pasa, pero... vamos a ser un poco legales. Vamos a decir... hay un perro ladrando. Vamos a ver qué ha pasado. Todo esto, claro, estará completamente saqueado. No se puede ni siquiera acceder al piso de arriba. Claro que tengo las ganzúas, podría andar robando todo el pueblo, pero claro, ya lo habrán hecho los... Epa, sí se puede acceder al piso de arriba. Ya lo habrán hecho los cumanos. Echar un vistazo por aquí. Just in case, efectivamente, nada. Y de hecho te bloquean esa zona. Vale. perro suena más adelante. Si estoy mirando todos los cuerpos es solamente por los groschen. Mierda, el pan ese pocho. Da igual, no es importante. Hay un perro ahí.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Mishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Está intentando robar el cadáver. Que yo, a ver, no soy el mejor para hablar, pero...
Never mind.
¿Pero qué? Yo, mierda, soy estúpido, le he dado sin querer.
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Yo he preguntado
I
primero.
asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
¿Qué le ha ocurrido a Teresa? Voy a
Do you know
preguntarle de
what
todo.
happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
He interrumpido vuestro
I've
spoiler.
interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well.
Por la
Do you hand it over
cara.
without a fuss, or
Estás
do you
tú
want
que
it
te voy a
like
dar la
a
espada,
butcher?
chaval.
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it. Not without a sword, huh?
Ah, yo pensé que me tenía que pegar con él. Bueno. Vamos a pillar la pala. Bueno, bien. Pobre Chucho. Me lleva los brochen igual. Jejeje. Y un salami. A ver qué... Vamos a tirar el pan este pocho. Salami, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Vamos a comernos... A ver, ¿qué nos da 3 de saciedad? De nutrición. Nada nos va a dar 3, ¿verdad? Nah. Da igual, poco importante. Vamos a acabar la tumba a nuestros padres. Uy. Pensé que te dabas de puños con Smishe, que no me acordaba de que se piraba corriendo y ya. Bueno. Pasan qué cosas, supongo. Contra, si mi padre aún tenía dineros encima. ¿Y mi madre? Nah, nada. Pues nada, vamos a acabar la tumba. Ya, no sé por qué fui a esta casa antes. Debería haber esperado. Espera un segundo. La ganzúa está al 100%. ¡Olé! No la he roto ni nada. Cuando te sale mal lo de las cerraduras, parte la ganzúa. En plan, pierde durabilidad y puede partir. Pero bueno, en el momento en el que le peleas un poco la habilidad de sigilo y de ladrón y tal, todo eso se hace muy fácil. Y dirás, ¿para qué quieres esa habilidad? Es muy sencillo, es muy útil para lidiar con enemigos que están en campamentos y cosas así. Si les robas las armaduras mientras están durmiendo, si le robas las armaduras cuando están durmiendo, luego no tienen armas cuando tienes que pelearte con ellos. Por ejemplo, para entrar en zonas secretas con puertas difíciles, por ejemplo. Creo que lo de la tumba era aquí, claro. Vale. Cinemática. Los primeros capítulos son un poco Kingdom Come cinemática en vez de Kingdom Come Deliverance. Ahí viene el perrete. Qué simpático el perrete.
So, let's get to it.
Pobre Henry, en verdad. ¿Y el cinto? Pero si yo llevaba un cinto. ¿En qué momento dejé de llevar un cinto?
Damn it all.
Venga, va, Henry, tú puedes.
How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Oh, oh, no tiene muy buena pinta. Y ese es Bishek.
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? It's Bishek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it.
No, no, hombre, no. Están armados. No, no te pelees, Henry.
You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye! Cut the bastard down!
Cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Mierda, tenía el móvil con sonido. Disculpadme. Ahora toca pelearse con el tapón este. Vale. Sin ningún tipo de noción de combate más que la que nos dio el tipiño este. Y el tipo tiene un martillo más grande que mi cabeza. ¡Epa! Le he dado el primer golpe. Se nota el modo hardcore. Me ha dado una piña y se ha acabado todo. Dios. Y se nota el daño que hace, porque antes yo no tenía las ropas tan reventadas. Es Bishek, no puede ni con el mazo. Un basto de toda la vida.
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
Bueno, ya me he cargado un campesino por ahí, así que no os preocupéis.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Estos no son gallegos,
The games are over.
Esta es la molinera, la que ayudamos a escapar antes, ¿no? ¿Has entregado? No, has perdido. Vamos a dejaros aquí la cinemática. Las pesadillas de Henry. Y tengo una espada. ¿Por qué tengo una espada? Ah, no puedo mirar el inventario, simplemente tengo una espada. Vale. ¿Qué he subido de nivel con la espada, con las coñas? Los que llevan escudo son infumables. O sea, los enemigos que tienen escudo al principio del juego son la cosa más chunga del universo.
There's work to be done.
Esto es el punto de guardado, supongo.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you.
Solo me dieron una piña. Una piña.
But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Invalid.
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If he'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Ah, más comida para rapiñar. Se me va a pudrir toda... Se me ha pudrido toda la comida. Espérate. Ah, espérate, que estaba en el baúl. ¡No está pocha! ¡Qué bueno! Y al pretzel, que es lo que más bajo. El pato, que es lo que más bajo está. Me lo jambo, a ver si no me sienta mal. Bien, bien. Ah, sí que me ha salido algo mal. Panecillo. Panecillo. Y panecillo. Vamos a jambar como... Perfecto. Voy a hablar con Peshek. Vale, lo de los DLCs los tengo todos. ¿Dónde está Peshek? No, está en el molino, es verdad que está. Esto tiene dos edificios. Ahí está. Buenas.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill of the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool could do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
Vamos a ver qué quiere.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, Kohelnitz Miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
True.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
Licor, dice. Vamos a vestirnos aquí con un par de cosillas. Vamos a pillarlo todo y vamos a intentar vender la mitad de las mierdas en el pueblo, lavarse. Bueno, es que estoy bastante limpio. Y ahí está la pala. Vamos a mangar la pala. O sea, no mangar, me la ha dado, ¿sabes? Tiquití. Así al pueblo. Ese hacha no se puede pillar. Vamos a ver. El anillo de Bianca no me lo quito. Botas de trabajo, botas viejas. Bufanda roja, calzas ceñidas, camisa verde. Chaleco de cuero. Chaleco de cuero. Nada, los dos son feos. Cofia acolchada. No. Cofia acolchada. No. Cofia acolchada. Así. Gambesón de Warson. De Warhorse. El gambesón y los mapas. Debería guardarlos para no perderlos. Vale, vamos a... Me he quitado el gorrito, ¿verdad? Sí, da igual. El gambesón y los mapas vamos a guardarlos. Lo de los tesoros está guay, pero no puedes ir a buscarlos todos del tirón. Hay un inconveniente. Bro, no estoy tan sobrecargado como para no poder andar. No los puedes buscar todos del tirón porque... ¿Cómo se dice? Algunos tienen cofres que te requieren te requieren nivel alto de forzar cerraduras. Bueno, me puedo mover algo rápido por lo menos. Vale, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Así que... like, comentad, suscribiros, compartid y nos vemos en la próxima. Chao, chao.